me to change, they want me to change, but I ain't changing, nah. I remain the same.
And you are now tuned in to another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing. Men make moves and suckers stand still. And as always, on the mighty Nerd DJs Radio Network. Y'all already know, man. Legend after legend after legend. That's a requirement for getting on the show, man. I'm not even going to lie to you at this point. And today is absolutely no exception. We have the founder and owner of the William Palmer Homme collection. I hope I said that right. I know he told me, but I tried, bro. We got Q in the building. What's going on, bro?
Yo, what's the deal, man? Peace and love.
How you doing, man? How's your family?
Oh yeah, I'm doing well, man. Family is good, man. How about yours?
Oh yeah, man. We doing good. It's a little rainy outside, but other than that, we good.
Yeah, it's raining here too. It's been crazy. It's been gloomy though. It's been gloomy. Chill day.
Yeah, man. We tried this Thursday. Shit was just horrible. The audio, just I've been having some issues lately. But I said, fuck that, man. We got to run this back.
I appreciate that.
Well, man, if Mikey recommended you, bro. So if Mikey recommends you, I got to make sure that it shit. Not that I'm gonna do anybody worse, but I got to make sure everything is a okay when Mikey recommends somebody, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure. Shout out to Mike.
So, tell us the actual name of your company, in case I butchered it.
Oh yeah, you did a little bit. It's all good. But no, so the name of the company is William Palmer It's pronounced Many people do pronounce it differently, but it's pronounced so it's French. It means men, being human, mankind, so just up in that, in that little area of meanings, that's what it means.
And if I remember correctly, one of the names you got from your grandfather, and I can't remember the other name.
Yeah, so William is my grandfather's first name. The last name came from a homeboy of mine named Dorian. His grandfather's last name is Palmer. So I came up with that idea in high school. I was in 10th grade when that happened. So
yeah. And we was talking about the shirt you got on, man. Tell me about that one, because that's pretty fire.
Oh, so this shirt right here, shout out to Mrs. Michigan. Her name is Latrice. She is the owner and founder of the nonprofit organization that is called Detroit Fashion Community, which is growing and expanding like really, really crazy out here in Detroit. A great platform for any creatives, as far as fashion designers, videographers, photographers. And they got spots. She has spots for anybody that's interested to be a part of this platform. To feel. So, check her out, Mrs. Latrice, Mrs. Michigan, Detroit Fashion Community. So shout out to her, man. That's big sis right there.
Yo, Detroit been popping, man. Like music wise, we got the independent filmmaking on lock. What's the fashion world looking like in Detroit? Because Detroit always been ahead of the curve fashion wise.
Oh yeah, for sure. Detroit, Detroit is actually named the Paris of the Midwest, and that's facts. So shout out to everybody in Detroit that's doing anything in the fashion community. The fashion world here is very interesting. It's really dope. It's a lot of creatives here. Everybody doing their thing. I feel like people finally we kind of coming together a little bit more, collaborating with each other a little bit more. We got the corporations that's looking at us now, so everybody kind of getting this light, right now. And I love it. I love seeing everybody win. So, one win, we all win. So shout out to everybody in Detroit doing anything.
Although I am not gonna lie, I felt some type of way. They calling Detroit the Paris of the mid. No, man. First off, Paris, them shows I be seeing look ridiculous. He's wearing chicken outfits and shit with boots the size of me. Calling this shit fashion.
They take creativity to a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they call us. And I actually looked it up on Google. Detroit is the Paris of the Midwest. So that's kind of dope. That's cool.
Why do they do that though in the fashion shows? Like they have the models wearing shit that they know they're not gonna put out.
Right.
And it's outlandish. What is the point?
I feel my personal opinion about that. I feel like I think it's freedom of expression from the artist, from the designer. Because it's a show. So it's probably available for the people there to just buy that exclusive piece.
Okay.
but it's really just the expression of the artist, you know. So however that artist is feeling around that time, they just create it. You can wear it, they just show it, they express it a different way. So, you know, I've seen all types of shows, and then you know that actually kind of helped me out in a way too, because I was like, yo, I'm thinking so hard. I should just express myself the way that I feel, you know. But I just seen a designer do something with car tires, and I was like, yo, that's crazy, you know. You know, but freedom of expression. Everybody got the right to do so. I think it's kind of cool. I think it's dope. You know, if it's gonna, you know, get the blogs talking, the people, you know, seeing who you are and what you do. Hey, if it works, it works. You know, you're not hurting nobody. Hey, do your thing. So to each his own.
I know for me, being an old head, the fashion of brothers has changed a lot. Although the whole tight pants thing, people don't realize they was doing that shit back in the '60s and '70s.
Facts.
You know,
That's the
but
Ryan Isley and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
yeah, they was literally wearing tights back then.
Right.
But the
Fishnet shirts and
purses
all
and
that.
shit like that, that's a whole new ball game for me.
Right.
Good thing or a bad thing?
The purses?
Oh, I'm
I
sorry,
wouldn't wear a
man
purse.
bags. I don't want to offend nobody.
A man bag. Uh Me either. I don't want to offend nobody either. Man, I feel like you know we in a time we in a time now. People just identify whatever they want. They just want to identify shit the way that they see it. So if a guy see a purse that's supposed to be for a woman, he's going to take that purse and be like, "Nigga, I can rock it with this. This is going to be a man bag." Hey, you know I don't know. I don't get into all that. You know what I'm saying? I just I don't really know. I'm not here to judge. Hey, you know, I make handbags. So, hey, if a guy buy a William Palmer handbag and you feel like, yo, I'm about to rock it like this and do your thing, you know, I love it. And some people can pull it off. That's dope, you know, but to each his own, you know what I'm saying? I guess it depends on how the bag look and I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question though, man. It's a to each his own. That's what I always say to
I
play it
don't care
safe.
what you name that shit. It's a fucking purse. I'm sorry. I
It's
can't.
if it's a purse, it's a purse.
I
Yeah.
can't help
You know.
myself, man.
The
I
OGs
already.
don't play that shit though, so I already know what's going on.
It's every generation struggles with the next generation in some way.
Yeah,
So that would be one of the things. Like me personally, I don't have no issues really with the music except the extreme, like the sexy reds and Sukianas. That's too much for me. But other than that, like I can't sit up here and act like we didn't do goofy shit musically. We did.
right.
Luke is a legend, and then nigga just screamed, get it," and repeat.
It's on the flow.
And his concerts were wild as fuck. And we're not gonna talk about Freaknik because
Hey, I
yeah,
seen some videos. That was a crazy time, you
yeah,
know.
So but we can be real hypocritical.
Yeah. That was a crazy time.
Yeah. So you've been sewing personally for a long time. When did you get on the sewing machine first?
Mm, well, I taught myself how to hand sew to the best of my ability when I was 12. The sewing machine, I want to say like 2017, 2018, when I first jumped on the sewing machine, when I felt comfortable to get on one,
Hmm.
to use one. So, yeah, for a few years, a couple years now.
How long did it take for you to get like good?
Man, I want to say like a like a month or so
Damn.
because I stayed with it. But I'm not where I want to be because it's some people, man, it's some seamsters out here they out cold, and I'm looking at them like, whew. But all that that just take time of commitment to really just sit down and put them hours in every day. You know what I'm saying? Like an hour a day just to focus on some on your craft, type stuff. Like I mean, people, we got seamsters that put in 10,000 hours, man. They just out cold and they self taught. So it's There's some cold people out there, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
For real.
Like, what's the design process like for you?
Um, I used to try to sketch first, right? That's
Hmm.
typically like everybody thing. They'd be like, all right, I want to sketch. They want to, and that's just to put it on paper, just to see how they want to do it, how they want to create their pattern. I'm more like visual because I could change my sketches anytime. And my sketch is not the best. It's just to give me the idea of, kind of, it's like a guide sheet, right? Like a cheat
Yeah.
sheet. But I just kind of like in my head, if I see it, I can more than likely do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I just kind of go with the flow. Like I did a vest. I did a puffer vest and it had like the red bandana trim. I didn't sketch that out at all. It was just in my mind. And on the back, I have the triangle pattern with the puff. Like like the pattern out cold.
Okay.
But as I went, like as I was like, I took a vest that I already had. I'm like, bet I can trace this out on some pattern paper, or I use Christmas wrap. Trace that out. I already knew what size I wanted. Grabbed the old vest, a vest of mine, traced it out, did all my patterns from there. I had all my material that I needed to create the vest, and I
Mm.
kind of went from there. And then as I'm sewing, I'm stuff popping up in my mind like, okay, especially on the back part, right? So on the back, I'm like, yo, I'm on a triangle, a puff triangle on the back.
Okay.
Okay, so let me do that. So I'm doing that, and now I'm measuring how far I went. I'm going from the collar. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm
Yeah.
doing all that as I go. So I'm sewing like, okay, that's all right. That's 8 inches from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I kind of do it differently. Like me sketching, I'd be balling up paper and doing Kobe all day because you know what I'm saying? Because I can't, for some reason, I'm trying to be perfect, and I hate that word perfect because that don't really exist. But I just like to look. I'm about to just make it type
But
shit.
that's
You know what I'm
greatness,
saying?
though. Great
Yeah,
greatness inherently is the search for perfection.
yeah.
If you
Appreciate
ask
it.
me, so like you don't see a legend that isn't searching for greatness.
Exactly. I'm not.
So, but let me ask you this: so how like okay, you get it done, and that's the one of one, but you really like it. How do you get it from there to okay? I translate that to somebody else making 100 of them.
I think that just come into play with, of course, we source manufacturers and everything like that. But that's why I'm like, throughout the process of me sketching each, what I'm saying, each pattern out as I go, I can submit that to the
Okay.
manufacturer. So basically, like a tap pack, just the blueprint of the garment, of the measurements and everything like that, how you want each area of the vest, where you want the pockets, like all that just kind of come into play as I go. So if
Okay.
I wanted to mass produce it, I could just simply, and then just take real life, what I'm saying, realistic photos of the finished product. So they get that, and then they get my blueprint. And then they just go from there, create a sample, and then I decide if they did it correctly or not, if we need to make some changes or not. And sometimes, which I don't mind suggestions, and hear they suggestions on how we could go about it, and then we just go from there if I so choose to. With me, mass production is fine. I just feel like I want to get to a certain point in my life to where I know it's the demand. You know what I'm saying? Like I hate sitting on inventory, and I learned that the
Yeah.
hard way.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I feel like if like my the upcycle collection, the bandana hoodies, everybody that has one, I handmade those. Those are
Really.
not mass produced. They all look the same because I didn't perfect it in my way of how I make those hoodies. I literally go in and cut and take away and put back and sew every hoodie that is made.
So how long it take you to make those?
It could take a few hours
Oh, that's
because I'm
it.
going through a process. Yeah, so I do it's a cutting process. It's a I'm putting in interfacing, gluing, sewing, distressing. I'm hand distressing so it can have that effect. You know what I'm saying? Like that scratch. I'm doing that by hand with an exacto knife by hand.
I don't. I don't know if you old enough to remember major damage,
I'm not familiar.
but it's got a little. It's got a kind of the same principle, but yours is done like for this generation.
Okay.
Yeah, Google it.
I will.
And that reminds me, like my auntie was the first person I ever saw that came up with like the cut stuff,
Nice.
and she just let it go. So and that leads me to this. Is there anything that you designed, thought it was trash, and then you look up and somebody did it and they went ham with it?
No, not yet. Not yet. I think I think everything I do, I just think it's gold. That's just how I have to feel about it. Because I really take my time. Like, man, like being a creator is deeper than just waking up like, yo, I'm about to just make this. No, it's a deeper meaning. Like those scratches is actually, I was going through a tough time in my life and I felt torn. Those what that's what that is about. The mask, I was making masks before the pandemic, before Ye came out rocking it, which he didn't make that mask, but before he was publicly seen with the full face mask, I was making those before all of that because I was like hiding from reality. I was hiding from my pain. So I was creating just I was just creating what how I felt,
Mm-hmm.
and it took off like that. You know what I'm saying? So people just, oh man, he just got up, he just made some scratches. No, that was really I was going through something. And you're the first person to actually notice, that I put on air for real. So that's what that's about. The torn, the face mask is that's torn. The whole face mask with what I'm saying? Like you can't see nothing. I can see you. You can't see my eyes or anything. I was creating stuff like that because I was hiding from my reality in life. And I was just creating more pieces like that. And it just caught wind. And it just kind of started going from there.
Now let me know who you got rocking your shit so far.
Man, we had Chris Brown, um, Janae Aiko brother. He had me send her some stuff as well. Baron Davis, Gary Payton, my man's Jason, which is Gary Payton partner, business manager as well. I have Vezo, Snapdog, Soy Boy, Babyface Ray. Uh, man, who else? I
That
sent some
nigga
stuff to
reminds me
Kevin
of
Hart.
I'm sorry, but
Yeah.
that nigga reminds me of Billy D in the way he talk.
Who?
Babyface.
Man, he's smooth.
Yeah, in the way like he rap like he just missing the Colt 45.
You feel me?
Yeah.
He's smooth. You know what I'm saying? You know what you're talking about. For real, man. Yeah.
Yo, how you get all these people though?
Man, connections, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm showing up, making great relationships. I tell people relationships they get you places money cannot, you know what I'm saying? And just making the right play, making the right move and being who I am, keeping my word and 10 toes down on whatever I do, you know what I'm saying? Like I walk in the room, I'm owning the room, you know what I'm saying? I'm networking with everybody. I remember going to a party and I was with some of my homeboys. We went to a party. I think where was that? I forgot the place. It's over there off Woodward though. It had to be like 100 people in there.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, man, I'll be back. I'm about to network. Man, I had literally, I connected with everybody in the room before the party got jumping.
Mm-hmm.
I already had over 60 people already following the business Instagram account. That quick. Because I'm walking up, hey,
I'm
how you doing? I'm
trash
cute.
at that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
it's just all
horrible at
about
that.
networking. You know what I'm saying? I'm owning the room. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing all types of stuff, man. Marketing, man. I remember like getting $20 in singles and like, yo, you want to make $1? I'm like what? Yeah. Follow me on IG. So the return on investment, like if like my hoodies, they cost about $250, right? I pass out $20 bills, right? So I'm looking at the return on investment, like, okay, I got 20 people that's following me. Granted, we got about 5 or 6 assholes that's going to unfollow me, right? Because they think they finesse the nigga, right?
Yeah.
So they
For a
gone,
dollar.
right? For $1, so they gone, right? So we gotta count that out. So we got the next 14, 15 people that's around. I got about 5 people that might really order. So if I get 1 or 2 people, I made about $500. I didn't pro'd up. And then the other people just waiting. They just there, they chilling, they watching. But if you do that like every other week, it just grows over time, organically. You know what I'm saying? And I love marketing. I love guerrilla marketing. So that just put me in rooms, man, just taking trips out of the blue. You know, I flew to Wyoming and I walked 4 hours to Kanye.
What?
Yep. If you look up Quandale Wright on Google, everything about me is on there. You know, I've been on the news, been on Fox 2, Channel
Okay, but
7.
no. You can't just go past that, bro.
No, I'm getting there.
Why? Yeah, why the fuck would you do that?
I was going through a time in my life, like maybe like a midlife crisis. Because I'm 34. I just turned 34 last month. I think I was turning like 31 or 32 at the time. This was 2020, man. Yeah, just 3 years ago. So yeah, I was about turning 31. Just came back from LA during the pandemic. You know, chilled out there with my man's Devin at Ethica because, you know, he's the president of Ethica Music. Shout out to my man's Devin. And I'm like, yo, I gotta go to Wyoming, you know, because Ye, that's the person like inspired me. Like, that's like one of my favorite artists, man. So I'm like, yo, I gotta get to Wyoming. So niggas looking at me like, what you mean? I'm like, bro, I gotta get to Ye. Like, I feel like if I could get his attention, you know what I'm saying? I could get an internship with Yeezy. You know, that was my goal. You know, I'm just going through some shit at home, and you know, I'm just trying to prove I can be like, I can make it happen. I can turn our life around like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, no job, no bread, and I'm like, man, I just got to go for the Hail Mary, man, and end up flying at Wyoming. Now I had a plan. I'm gonna tell you how the plan crashed. Right? I get to Wyoming, right? Before I get there, man, Wyoming is beautiful and peaceful. Shout out to Cody, Wyoming. The people there is lovely, right? I get there. I'm like, yo, I knew I couldn't afford a rental, but it was a bike rental place, right? So I'm like, I can ride the bike, you know. They got hiking there, you know what I'm saying? So it's kind of familiar for people to ride bikes out there in Wyoming. Well, the bike shop is closed all week. All week. For whatever reason, I don't know, right? So I get there. I'm thinking like, yo, walking distance wise, I could get to my room from the airport. Man, hell no. That was like 2 hours by itself. A lovely couple was like, hey, you need a ride? An older white couple. And I was like, yeah, I got a few dollars on me because I'm on a strong budget, bro. You know what I'm saying? They like, no, come on. I'm like, all right. They take me to the room, sweet people, man. Older people. Tell them my story. They excited for me. Get to the room, I check in. I'm getting ready. Calling the bike place. They close. I said, damn. I'm on the phone with Detroit Bruce. I don't know if you're familiar with Detroit Bruce. Shout out to Detroit Bruce. He's one of Dan Gilbert's best friends, man. He was doing the tours down here in Detroit, you know, visiting all of the Dan Gilbert
So
business.
Detroit Bruce gotta have he gotta be rich.
I would think so. I don't know. I ain't never, you know.
I just can't see Dan Gilbert having broke friends. Say,
I never got
like
into.
the nigga he couldn't send you a couple.
I don't think that was the point. What I learned from people with money, most of the time they would rather give you knowledge, bro. Like,
They cheap.
yeah, they, you know. See, I don't know his financial thing, you know, so I wouldn't say that he rich or he, you know, I know he's okay, but I don't think, you know, but it was just the hustle in me though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
I gotta do this. You know what I'm saying? Man, I'm like I'm on the phone with him. He's like, damn, and, you know, it probably would have been no issue with him helping, but I'm just on the grind, you know, and he did, I believe, forgive me, because some people did send me some cheese to help me out. I didn't have a lot, but it was just, you know, I could eat out there, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm just to go. Man, I started walking. Man, I am walking. Make it into the city. Town is very small. Walking through, step at a gas station, meet this guy named Kirby. He give me a free blade. He like, look, you might need this. So shout out to Kirby, man. He ended up being my Facebook friend, and he wished me well. And then I continued the journey. Man, I'm just walking. I'm walking. I got these signs. I didn't wrote these signs because I got a whole plan in my mind. Like, yo, when I get there, I'm holding these signs up. People are gonna be getting off work. They gonna see me. They gonna get yay. I got it figured out. Man, 2 hours, 2.5 hours in, I'm crying at this time. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, man, I'm so tired. I just see nothing but desert and mountains, bro. I'm like, man, what the fuck I'm doing? What I'm doing? You know what I'm saying? Because now reality kicking in, like my silly ass, man. Like I'm on the phone with my pops. He like, boy, you always, because I'm just always doing some shit. I didn't went out to Cali with no money. I didn't, you know what I'm saying? I'm just always just on the move, just trying to make some shit shake. I see this other couple. Man, I'm crying like hell. He pull up. He like, yo, you all right? I said, yeah, man. He like, man, where you going? I said, I'm trying to get to Yay. I think it's down. He was like, I kind of figured because that's the only thing that's down there. Take me down there, man. I got about 3.5 hours in. He drive me down there. I'm trying to give him some t-shirts. Hold on, love. I got some t-shirts with me, you know. He like, nah, man. He threw me some cash. Like, here, you know, you might need a ride back. You never know. It's getting dark. I get out there. I got my signs. Kanye security guard at the gate. Now he hop out the truck. He looking. He hop back in. He hop back out. Now he walking out. Now this around the time Kanye he running for president. He doing a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like my man's walk out. He said, "Hey man, can I just read the sign?" I said, "Yeah, go ahead." And the sign just basically said like, "Hey, you know my name. You know I'm a loving husband, father, looking to have an internship with Yeezy. You know what I'm saying with you, yeah, whatever the case might be." And man, he read it, showed me some love. He laughed because he like, man, I thought you was protesting because you know, Ye, you know, he wilding out, right?
Right.
You know, to the public eye, you know, he wilding out. But you know, I said, no, man, I'm trying to change my life. Ye not coming to Detroit. You know what I'm saying? So I figure I come out here. Ye left 2 hours before I got there, bro. He told me, he said, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Just because you walked out here, he left 2 hours before you got here. Basically, because Ye got a runway on his property.
Mm-hmm.
Took off. I'm walking. This nigga didn't already. And I left some stuff with him. You know, continue my journey back, man. It was so dark. I'm hearing wolves. Man, I knew I was dinner, bro. I knew I was dinner. My plan, I was like, man, I'm gonna lay down because I'm trying to do this now. Now I'm trying to hitchhike. They ride like hell no. You crazy? Like your black ass out here in the desert?
In Wyoming, bro.
In Wyoming?
You are the black population at that time.
I am. My man's told me I was like 2.2. I made 2.2.
Yo, bro. You know what's
Real
crazy?
talk. Kirby told me, he was like, he knew. He like, hey, you make 2.2% like black. Like it's some black families, not a lot at all. You know what I'm saying? He just told me he was like 2.1, 2.2. But they was kind, man. The people out there in Wyoming was very, very kind. I had to I ended up getting picked up. Somebody stopped. And I'm backing up now because it's dark. I can't see shit. It's a pickup truck and it's a car. So I'm backing up. I got the pocket knife, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, hey, look, it's gonna go down either way. He like, hey, he like, look, I know about this. I know it's weird. He was just like, look, you can't beat this dead man's land out here. It's wolves, bobcats, grizzly bears. They all out right now. And I was hearing wolves. He like, you don't want to be out here. He's like, look, my wife is driving in the car behind me. If you want to ride with her, if that make you feel better, you can. Older couple. So I'm like, all right, I gotta just trust God because at this point, it don't matter. I'm daddy either way. You know, I stay out here. I'm dinner. You know what I'm saying? At least I can fight. You know what I'm saying?
Nuts, bro.
Man, and she told me, she was like, we kept going. I told my husband to turn around. God told me that told me to turn around for you. And we did. And they was on a walkie-talkie communicating because the signal. My bars went down on my phone. I had no bars, bro. I was trying to call the sheriff. You know the highway. that town so small went to like his voicemail, like his cell phone. I was like, this nigga off. This nigga, this is cell phone.
Yo, you know what's crazy though? Back in my day, I used to rap,
Okay.
and I was very impulsive, just like that.
Yeah.
So one day I woke up, I had a dream that I should go to New York. I had like, I don't know, maybe $100 in my pocket. I got on the Greyhound, went to New York, and I didn't ask no questions. I had no clue how expensive. I went to Manhattan,
Okay.
and I had no clue how expensive it was. So when I got there, I couldn't afford a room, and I had to stay in the YMCA. You could rent a room there.
Okay.
They didn't tell me that it was also a halfway house.
Mm.
So I'm in basically the trap,
Right.
and like this room was the room was smaller than the room I'm in now, my basement room.
Okay.
And I remember walking across the bed, and the window, it was a big ass picture window that was bigger than me. And I tripped on the bed, and I fell backwards, and I grabbed both sides of the wall and
Mm.
almost fell out the window.
Oh shit.
So I said, you know what, fuck it, I'm about to leave.
I'm about to go to the crib.
No, 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 no. I didn't go to the crib. I said
Okay.
I'm about to hit the streets. I go outside to look around, and I end up walking around the block to this bar. And I swear, when I walked in, it was like a scene out The Sopranos. I was the only black guy in there. To the point where I didn't even make it past the front door, like maybe 2 steps. And I asked this white guy that was standing there, I'm like, look, dude, if I'm in the wrong spot, just let me know, I'll leave. And he was like, yo, man, I'm the owner. What you talking about? You good? And I got hammered, bro. I don't even remember getting back to the room.
Wow.
Niggas took care of me.
Take care of you, man.
I had all my little money and everything. But I understand the need to do something. So I respect that completely. Your shit's way crazier though. Like, I'm not fucking with no wolves.
Hey, I didn't want to experience that, at all. Because I know damn well I'm going to win in that fight, man. I was like, yo, I'm going to lay down. I'm going to lay down. And somebody going to be a hero. Because somebody going to want to be one. They going to because I'm getting a ride back.
Okay,
But,
so
just
you got all
chasing
these
the dream,
people.
man.
I'm sorry, you got all these people that's fucking with you now.
Yeah.
What was the point where you like, okay, I'm doing the right thing? Like that first moment where you got a little taste of success.
Man, with Chris Brown through that, man, I got a few, but with Chris Brown, he posted the picture rocking the ski mask. Yeah, the William Palmer ski mask that I made and shipped out to him, and man, my phone was going crazy. It was going crazy, man, and I appreciate Chris CB for that, man. That was a lot of love. So I felt that energy. You know what I'm saying? Like it was just back to back, and working with Bernie Waters at K Swiss and did that collab with him, and like I did a lot on my own, man. Like no PR, no manager, just out here just freestyling and figuring it out. I did a lot on my own and built some great relationships. With Baron Davis, like me and him text from time to time, like great guy, man. It's dope to be around people that's successful, to kind of learn from them, to kind of see how that lifestyle is. Like it's dope to be in that environment, man. So yeah, man. Just got to keep. It's just up from there. Now I'm just trying to just take over. I'm just trying to take over. I want to do this different. You know what I'm saying? I want our people to understand like they can buy William Palmer and still have some sense of like access to me. You know what I'm saying? Just it's not about just spending a lot of bread with me and none of that. That's cool, but just know I'm always giving back. I got plans to give back. I'm already, I'm starting a nonprofit organization, the William Palmer Foundation. I want to be working and structuring on how we're going to start the tiny house program. I really want to help my people out. You know what I'm saying? I want to help everybody out, but I want to help us out first. You know what I'm saying? I want to give us that head start. So I just can't wait, man. I think I'm here to help others for real. Like the money is good, that's always great, but I really just feel like my calling is to help us, to help people. For real. If I can.
So when you are Yeezy, how do you get the young you from not having to risk it all to be down with William Palmer?
Mm. You sound like how would it be? Basically, like what can somebody do to have like access to me to have that connection with me personally?
Yes.
Man, I know like I know times everything changes. You know what I'm saying? Like social media, like when I get to that level of
Yeah.
Yeezy or beyond Yeezy, it's going to be hard to be trying to tap in with every single person. But I always say the right place, right time. You know what I'm saying? Like I believe in like I know when somebody energy is good. I know when they really want it. Like you can feel that hunger. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody run up on me with a shirt, like, yo, man, like I made this shirt, bro. I need a shot. And I know that you for real, man. Let's connect right now. You know what I'm saying? Like we don't kill dreams around here. And we not looking at, oh, you want to be better than me and you it's not about that.
I
It's
feel
not
you on
about that.
that.
You know what I'm
It's like
saying?
the way I look at it from a podcasting point of view, because at some point I will be like the number one podcaster
Oh yeah, for
on the
sure.
on
It's
the
happening.
planet. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna randomly look for small podcasts. And I'm just gonna hit you up like, can I come on your show? And not only that, I'm gonna post your clips. I'm gonna
I
post,
like that.
I'm gonna make sure that they don't have, that somebody doesn't have to experience the goofy shit I didn't had to go through. Because every once in a while you get somebody that remembers the struggle
Mm-hmm.
and be like, hey, I fuck with you. Like Malcolm Jamal Warner came on the show.
Nice.
Really cool dude. Like, and I've had like I got a long list at this point, but like he wasn't like hard to deal with. He was very honest. Took us about a year to get him because the nigga had a lot of shit going on in life.
Right.
But he would communicate that, and he was never on some Hollywood shit. And I'll
Right.
never forget that.
Right.
Like I don't care where that nigga is in life. If I'm here doing it and still in 20 years, and let's say God forbid, but he ain't popping no more. I'm gonna help you get popping because I'm never gonna forget that.
I'm never gonna forget that.
You know,
Exactly. Yeah.
man, and you got that type of energy, bro.
Thank you. Yeah, man. I don't see the point of hindering each other down for whatever reason. Like Elvis signed, he gave me a shot. You know what I'm saying? He gave me a shot, put me in his store, gave me advice, gave me the blueprint. When I was looking for answers, I don't not nobody hustle. You know what I'm saying? But it was niggas I was approaching and asking that was already in the game. Oh, 500. I'll tell you how to do everything. 800. Give me 1,200. Okay, cool. I don't have that right now, but I'm gonna keep sourcing and looking until you know what I'm saying until I see something that can fit my budget for the
Yeah,
information I want. Al Wu was like, "Can you get here in an hour?" And I was like, "How much I owe you?" He's like, "Owe me for what?" I said, "For the advice." It's like, man, just I give you the blueprint. You still got to put the work in. Use that money for that. You know what I'm saying? And I never forget that. And I still bump into him from time to time. I see me and his son. We always at the gym together when we bump into each other. There's always love for Al Wu. That's why, like, man, I get where I'm going, man. It's on go. You know what I'm saying? With a check, whatever. You know what I'm saying? For him, like, he didn't have to. He Al Wu. You know what I'm saying? He's straight. Like,
yeah,
I appreciate people like that, man. And I bumped into a lot of people like Mikey. Man, Mikey don't gotta. You know what I'm saying? Like he was Skiller and Sada and them and you know what I'm saying? Royce, whenever like he around people like that all the time. And he
yeah.
still take the time out to put my name in rooms that I'm not in. You
Trust
know
me,
what I'm
I
saying? So I'm
know.
definitely, bro, he go to bro bag, bro. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying? Like,
yo, and Mikey, like I tell you, Mikey could text me 3 o'clock in the morning, bro. I need you to interview so and so. Okay,
yeah.
I don't know shit about you. Never heard you. Never heard your name. I don't give a fuck. And I'm talking about Mikey Eckstein, just so we'll
Yeah,
know.
Mikey Epstein.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
yeah.
Embarco
Embarco
313.
Productions.
Yes,
Hey, let's get it.
and that's how we got this interview.
Yeah. Shout out
You
to
know,
Big Bro, man. And
yeah,
we got the same birthday. So, you
that's
know what I'm
dope.
saying? It's love, man. It's love for bro. So it's a few people, and then we connected. You know what I'm saying? So I can text like, hey Baron, you might want to get with my man. You know what I'm saying? I don't need
I,
nothing
I
from.
I would appreciate that.
Oh yeah, for sure. I got nothing to do with me. Ain't no cheese with that. We ain't doing none of that. Because I feel like niggas don't understand when we in the same vehicle, we all winning. You got niggas in the back seat trying to jump in the driver's seat, grabbing the stint.
Yeah,
Like, calm down, play your.
yeah.
You know what
Play
I'm
your
saying?
position. Like I don't want your spot, bro.
I don't want your spot.
Yeah, I'm building my own lane. We just happen to be in the same vehicle.
Exactly. And
So whatever we need to do, man, to make it happen as a collective, I'm always with that shit,
oh yeah,
man.
we a village, bro. We a village.
Yo, how do people? I know you kind of shut it down for a little bit. I seen the video that you posted yesterday,
Thank you,
but
thank you,
who did the video? First off, the hoodie is just phenomenal,
thank
but
you,
the
thank you.
video, nigga.
Shout out to Bobby Spears, my bro. Bobby Spears, man, great photographer, videographer here in the city of Detroit. He started off being, and he still is Vezo security guard, security officer. And he got into the video thing, shooting his own videos. So, bro, doing his thing right now. Shout out to Bobby Spears, um, great guy, humble guy, got a heart. Definitely, man, you got to get him on the show, man. He done a lot, man. He didn't been over to Africa with it. You know what I'm saying? Like it's phenomenal. But yep, he did the video, the Soy Boy. Um, we was kind of behind on it, but it's perfect timing for everything. Cause he like, bro, man, he apologized. I said, bro, it's straight. He like, nah, bro, I dropped the ball. I said, bro, it's all about timing.
That should
It's
and
all
by the
about
way,
timing.
yeah, just give my number, man. Have him hit me up. I got you.
I definitely
Uh,
will. He
plus,
deserved it, man.
plus,
Man,
I want the
look.
Vezo plug. I've been wanting to interview. Like I'm a Vezo fan. Like I
Oh,
listen to Vezo. So I've been
get with
trying.
him. He could possibly make that happen for you, G. Like that's him and Vezel, they really cool, man. And he do work for him, doing security. So if the opportunity available, he'd definitely try to put that word in. But he a great guy, man. You will love him, G. He do great work. He travels well. He went with me when I went out. I got invited to Gary Payton wife birthday party. It was like a 3-day weekend, and he came out to Oakland with me, man, and that was crazy, man. Dude, we was in the middle of a shootout in Oakland, California.
How, nigga, if you going out there to see Gary Payton?
Listen, one thing you gonna learn about. Shout out to my man's Jason. My man's Jay. Can I get you? You want to holler at? We got to get Jason. Jason is Gary Payton business manager. I'm gonna send you his number too. I
All right.
got. Listen, Jason is a dope guy. If we got time, I can give you that story how I met with Gary and everything like that. Listen, we in Oakland. We at this club. Well, it's like a, I don't know. It's not a club, but it's kind of like one, whatever. But he rented it out, or whatever the case might be for his wife, for the B-Day bash.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in there going crazy. We going crazy, drinking. We having a good time. It's ending, and I remember like shots going off because it's a real club across the street. Like they can, like it's a club across the street shooting. All I remember is my silly ass. I'm trying to see what's going on. Like we from Detroit, gunshots here is like a doorbell around.
No,
Everybody hit the
nigga,
dirt.
I'm not trying to investigate.
Hey, look, but we trying to. I don't. I'm trying to I'm thinking I'm trying to protect. I don't know what I'm trying to do, but see, Bobby, he can carry in all 50 states.
Okay.
So he like take the camera, Q. I'm like, all right. So he making sure the people good, our people good. Gary, whoever, he strapped. Man, Gary, like, man, them Detroit niggas funny. Them niggas did not hit the ground. Them niggas. Hey, he like, man. I'm like, man, I meant to. I didn't know what to do. I was just like, I think it was just a reaction, like trying to make sure other people straight, but I'm walking towards trying to like, yo, nigga. You know, because Jason was outside. You know, I think that's what it was, man. But he loved Detroit, man. He was here not too long ago. He was at Sky Bar on Finkel. But I ended up linking up with them later on, man, before they left, man. But Gary, a great person. But I met him at Baron Davis red carpet event when he did the Dominoes, the Battle of the Bones, with Dominoes, the movie with Debo, Snoop Dogg, and everything in it. And I was talking to my homeboy Rez, and I was like, "Yo, man, I gotta go say something to Gary." He like, "Man, nah, man, like you in the moment." You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, "Man, what's the fuck is the point if I don't?" You know what I'm saying? Like,
What I'm out here for?
man, I went over there like, "Fuck that!" Like, but the way I did it was sweet. Like, so I started chopping it up with the three homies that was like, you know, right next to him. You know, so I introduced myself to them. Gary was talking to somebody, I believe. So I'm talking to one dude. I'm like, you know, I'm Q. I'm from Detroit. And I never forget, he was like, "You from Detroit?" I said, "Yeah." He like, "So I'm from Inglewood." I'm like, "Oh shit, did I do something wrong?" You know. But he was joking. I'm like, "Damn." So he laughed. He like, "Man, I ain't been in Detroit since '89. Man, I got robbed in Detroit." He like, "I ain't fucking with y'all." I said, "Look, I was born in '89, so I don't have nothing to do." You
Nigga,
feel me?
I was
But he like,
graduating high school in '89.
"Hey, listen." He like, "Man, Detroit." He like, "Man, them niggas robbed me. They stripped me naked in the wintertime out there." So Gary, like, he overheard a convo. He like, "I told your ass to stay out of Detroit." And then we got introduced and we started chopping it up. And I stayed in contact with Jason.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I talked to my man Jason on the phone one time, he was like, "Q, I want to say you the realest nigga that was there." And he like, "I say this because everybody came and introduced themselves to Gary and left." He's like, "You smart. You connected to the people that's around Gary, so you forever connected." And that's exactly what happened. I've been connected with them, like, you know what I'm saying? I met his wife B-Day badge. We 3 days in. We at the museum. He didn't rent out a whole museum. We
Yeah,
at the
that's
museum.
crazy.
We went. I met his brother at church. We went to church. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm with the squad. This ain't no, "Oh, I'm just out here just meeting, trying to make business." No, I'm with his family. You know what I'm saying? Like, so for him to bring me in like that, him and Jason, is always an honor. You know what I'm saying? Like, it feel good. So when I'm out in Cali, whether I'm in Oakland or I'm in LA with Baron, this family there, man. Like, it was dope.
See, I'm tragic at that type of shit. I'm horrible. I just stand there and look stupid. Like
It's
once I get to talking to somebody,
it's on.
it's on.
Right.
But the whole "Hi, I'm so and so," I'm it's like I'm a teenager again.
Right.
Like I'm just really bad at like like if somebody introduced me to somebody, you know,
It kind of give you that leeway.
it give
Like,
me that leeway. But the
right.
whole just I just
Do
stand
it.
there.
Do it. I used to be like that for a minute, but I just started doing it. One thing I learned is that nobody is like mean for real, bro. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can get anybody attention. You can talk to anybody, no matter what their background is. Like, I'm quite sure, like, if you see 50 Cent and you know you got about a good 5 6, like, "Yo, Fifth, what's up, man? I'm such and such. I got this podcast." You got his attention.
I
Like, "Oh,
don't
what's
know,
up, man?
bro.
What's going on?"
I don't know.
You go ahead and reel it in real quick. I'm
Cause
gonna
if I
make it
wake up
quick,
and I
brief,
see that
short.
nigga talk, if I wake up and I see that nigga posting me on Instagram,
It's on.
I'm gonna be heated because I know it's not
It's
gonna be
on.
good.
It's on. You know what I'm saying? But I learned that, like, everybody, like, for the most part, people are like genuine, man. You know, we just defend. Of course, somebody walk up on you, don't know, depending on how they approach you too. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, hold on. But hey, I've learned that, and I've been having my way with that shit ever since, man. So I just been able to get into these rooms and make myself known and able to stay creative and try to build a team and all that great stuff, man. So it's been great. It's been great, bro.
Yo, how do people they want to cop something from you? How they do that?
I'm online right now, so www.williampalmer that is spelled HOMME.com. You could cop anything, you could donate if you want. We still building. donate to the William Palmer Foundation because I am going to build those 50 tiny houses. We gonna work some stuff out, man. We gonna get it going. So that's what all the donations and stuff will be going to from our nonprofit organization. So shout out to my president, Jackie, that's on the board, Z, Courtney, that's on the team. So yeah, man, we gonna make it happen.
Hell, you could buy Highland Park for 50 tiny houses.
Hey, I'm gonna get into that real estate. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my plan for the tiny houses, I feel like because the mission statement is to reduce violence, right?
Mm-hmm.
To reduce violence, you got to kind of like the violence that we know, like niggas robbing and all that. That's because ain't no pay. Don't nobody really, they don't got nothing going on for real. But I'm like, yo, let's create a program, right? Like single mothers, but single fathers too. Cause they keep kicking us out of that. Like niggas don't take care of kids. You know what I'm saying? So got single fathers and then low income families. You know what I'm saying? Like mom, dad, but they struggling, right? So that asset has to be for all of them. But I'm doing a 5-year program. So it's not like, yo, 5 years we kicking you out. It's like, yo, in that 5 years, we want to partner them up with somebody that can help them rebuild their credit.
Yeah.
Let them know about credit. And then that 4.5 year, maybe that 4-year mark, they get their credit where they need to be. They got their money where it need to be. We partner them up with somebody in real estate, like mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like a real estate agent, right? In that 5th year, they should be closing on their new house. Because they buying a house. From the tiny house program, they be buying a house.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Because Section 8, I just feel like it just kind of keep you there. You get comfortable.
Well, that's the point. And to keep the man out the house.
Keep the man in the house out.
Yeah.
And keep this like this. And keep coming in, inspecting, make sure there ain't no man in the house. But you can't make a certain amount or you can't be there either. So it keep you in profit.
Yeah.
We're not doing that. You're going to pay a certain amount of rent because we want you to get used to just paying rent because that's how you're going to pay mortgage. Same way. Right? And that's just based off your income. But like, all right, 5 years, I know this is what's going to happen. So it motivate them. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you moving from this in 5 years into a house that you buying.
Yeah.
That's a win-win.
Absolutely.
That's 50 families we helping every 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's
the key
what
word is family.
Huh?
The key word is family.
The key word is family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So 50 families every 5 years, man. We buying homes, black buying homes anywhere they want, wherever we can. Fuck the red line. You know what I'm saying? They red line is still. But we gonna buy land. Cause I'm like, yo, we gonna buy land and build subdivisions.
I'm actually okay with the redlining.
You are?
Yeah. Because I'm not one of those people, like, I'm not going to, if you don't want me there, tell me, and I'm cool. I won't go there.
I feel that. You on the Malcolm X vibe.
I mean, you know what?
You feel me?
Why beg?
Yeah.
Like, I seen this cop on a clip online, and this nigga was, dressed in his regular clothes, and he went to this restaurant that wouldn't serve him. So this nigga goes all the way home, puts on his uniform, and come back. To spend your money with some motherfuckers that didn't want your money in the first fucking place because of what you look like.
I read that.
That's the goofiest shit in the world. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, they do that in the stores. Tory Lanez did that. So he spent 50,000 in the store. Man, bring that 50,000 to me. And get some shares. Get some shares in this shit.
You're not accomplishing anything but making yourself. You just putting on the big red shoes and the nose. You look like a whole ass clown. Because they still laughing at your goofy ass. We treat you like shit, and you paid us to do it.
Yeah. And I think that's a marketing strategy. Make them feel like this so they could come in here and spend bread. That's why I think black designers get overlooked because we've been told that we couldn't afford the European shit so much that when we do get a bag or we save up a certain amount, we go in there to try to prove a point.
Yeah.
Help build me because I'm putting money back into us anyway.
Yeah.
How you think them tiny houses gonna get built? The incubator I'm trying to build to help out the youth in our community. Like how you think that's gonna come from us? Yeah. So when you buy a $300 shirt or $400 William Palmer hoodie, you like, oh yeah, he building houses all through here.
But we gonna complain about spending that with you. But we'll go spend $200 on a fucking t-shirt with Gucci.
Easy. Every time. Every time. You know what I'm saying? So, we know what it is, man. It's all good. You know, we gonna
whatever
strive.
I can do to help you out, bro. Please let me know. I got you.
Always, likewise.
Yeah, and you already got my math now, nigga. We locked in.
Oh yeah, we locked in.
You know, and like I say, man, you fuck with Mikey, man. That's family. So
yeah, all day.
That man, I'm glad we did this one too, because this was a much better interview anyway.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and the Kanye shit's wild, bro.
Yeah. Hey, the articles on Google, you gonna see my man's K from my bro K from Metro Times. You know, he came to the crib and did a whole article on me on it, man, from Metro Times. So that's on there, so you can read through it some more. You know, it was a wild time, man. Yeah, I got drugged a little bit, but you know what? Hey, we came here alone. I'm leaving alone, and I'm gonna chase my dream to the end of time, man. You know what I'm saying? So,
I mean, shit, you went out to California with 100 t-shirts and homeless.
Like 75 t-shirts. Yeah, that's all I had. Probably a couple pairs of clothes, and I left with a big ass box from Ethica, 6 pairs of shoes from K Swiss. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, dreams come true. Manifest it. Believe in yourself, man. Keep pushing.
No, nigga, dreams don't come true. Plans come true.
Plans come true. Facts. I like that.
You know, I'm just saying, like niggas, I dream about hitting the lottery every fucking Tuesday and Friday. But I've been working at this podcast shit for a long ass time.
Long time.
Phone contact list look totally different than when I started.
You feel me?
You
got the plan. You working the plan. I like that, and I appreciate. I appreciate that saying too.
Nigga, shit, you an epitome of that, man. I'm proud of you, bro. Don't nobody else tell you.
Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm proud of you as well, man. It's go time. Let's get it.
No doubt, man.
When you coming to Detroit, man? Coming to Detroit soon?
I was gonna come actually yesterday, but you know the whole Christmas thing, man. I'm trying to stack my little chips and save my. I got all these damn grandkids, man. Love them to death. A niece, a nephew. I had 6 grandkids now.
Okay, congrats. Family getting big, man.
Nigga, you know that's the dopest part of it all, bro.
Yeah.
Is knowing that, man, I did that shit.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. The legacy continues, man. The name lives, you know.
Oh my God.
And you still making it happen, man. You still pursuing your dream, man. That's dope for them to see and know that, like Pop's still getting it in, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hell yeah, that shit about to take off.
And my daughters all grown, and they see from when I started to the shit I'm doing now, and they be like, like I got Royce coming on next month, and I was saying my youngest daughter, like Eminem is like can do no wrong to her. She's loved Eminem like from day one, and I'm like, I'm gonna fuck around and get him too one of these days. For real?
You feel me?
I'm like, well, Royce is a big deal here.
He is.
Not that I have,
Royce is a legend around this motherfucker, man.
He definitely checking one off the bucket list. But shit, yeah, I've been, we've been doing all right.
Right, you doing your thing, man.
We're trying, bro.
It's an honor to be on the show, man.
Nigga,
be in there.
I'm just honored to have you because at some point, nigga, everybody's gonna be wearing your shit, and I'm like, yeah, I interviewed that nigga.
Yeah, you feel me? Hey,
that nigga still walking to Kanye.
Hey, because it's gonna be a point that I'm not gonna do too many interviews. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna just, your presence is your value is based on your presence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if I'm away for a while, and when I pop up, it's gonna be, when Kanye when he get on social media, it go crazy.
It's a thing.
He break the internet.
Yeah.
Then he go dark again.
Yeah. That nigga he could literally get on social media and say absolutely nothing.
Yeah. He could just put like 3 dots and it's gonna break the fucking internet. Like, oh, that nigga thinking?
Oh my God! Did you see the dots? This nigga's legendary. Yay!
Yo, you know what I'm saying? That's where I want to be in life for sure. That's where I'm going to be in life, man. That's who I am. You know what I'm saying? So to anybody out there that's gonna, make sure when they watch this interview, man, love yourself, believe in yourself, walk in your purpose. You know what I'm saying? You want to be a millionaire, walk like a millionaire every day. You know what I'm saying? Gotta speed that into your life, man. Do it.
You gotta wake up early too. I don't know no successful people that sleep late.
I get up at 5:30 every morning, bro. So I get my prayer, my meditation in, get some emails in, trying to structure. I try to hit the gym, and then I go to work, get off, and I be sleepy around like 9, just like a
Yeah,
normal nigga should.
yeah. Hey, I'm just saying though, like you know, every successful person that I have met and have not met, that is one commonality. I
Yeah,
think that's a word. Niggas be up hella early.
hella early.
Yeah.
You get that.
Um,
You gotta get them hours in. You start by 12. I'm done.
the
I got my
distractions ain't there. The lazy people still sleep.
still sleep
You know. Yo, this has been an honor, bruh. It really has,
for
man.
sure. Appreciate it
You're welcome anytime. Just let me know. We'll hook it up. Yo, and plug me into whoever you want to plug me in. And I gotta get a hoodie, bro.
for sure. It's
let
on.
me get these kids taken care of, and then I got you.
Oh yeah, most def, man. Let's get it in. I got you.
You know, I can't do the mask and shit, man.
Oh, no, I feel you.
Yeah, yeah.
I do Scullies. And I'm about to come out with the dad hats and all that stuff, man. So it's on.
Yeah, I could do a dad hat. Actually, you need a fisherman hat.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, I can do all that. Yeah, I had
Yeah,
some of these. I like dropped these once. They sold out. People been asking, so yeah, I can drop these again real soon. I got you.
you know, and let me know, man, like how much for intellectually petty radio exclusive.
Okay.
We'll talk about it.
Yeah,
You
we'll
know,
talk about it. Let's make it happen.
all right, no doubt, man. On that note, man, I'm gonna let you get out of here. I'm about to go eat some chili, and it's about my bedtime is approaching.
For sure. For sure.
Peak
Right.
peak old man hours.
Mine too. G is on.
All right, man. No doubt, man. Appreciate you for stopping by, bro.
Always. Peace and love.
Peace and love. Yo, man, y'all already know, man. This is Jobs. It's been another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. Man, please go tap in and buy some William Palmer Homme. Yeah, I said that right that time. Just check him out on Instagram too, man. Look it up, William Palmer Homme on Instagram. They call him Q. And go run them numbers up, man. Go purchase something. Dope ass clothing line, dope ass brother, as y'all can tell. On that note, man, yo, and shout out to Mikey again for the plug. On that, we out. Peace.